Hello again. Tundra Hatake, King Kayro.
Legendary Lego Boys tier list.
Uh,
Oh, I am an expert on this, let me tell you. I am an expert on all LEGO Star Wars levels. I am going to
Oh, hey.
absolutely destroy this tier list.
I just realized they're all in order too, I think.
They are all in order. Alright, so let's start with the first level. Phantom Menace Negotiations level. Pretty basic level. You don't need to jump at all in the level if you want to complete it. The only time you have to jump is over the fence. But even then, that's one jump. So you only need to jump a total of one time throughout the whole level in order to beat it.
Kieran,
But
do
if
you know
you-
how to triple jump in the complete saga?
No.
Oh, well, you have a character that can double jump, like say General Grievous, he's probably one of the best for it. And then you can switch to like C3PO and jump while you're I don't know. But yeah, it can.
Yeah, it's a speedrunning tactic. I learned it. The level is very good. There is one part that doesn't have proper collision, so I could kind of just face through the wall and skip a major portion of the level in it. But overall, it's a very solid first level, so I'd put it in C tier. Alright, next up is Invasion of Naboo. It's not that good, honestly. It's kind of a boring level that you just kind of go through with, and also it introduces Jar Jar. So, yeah, and it's basically just a straight path. The mini kits are just scattered throughout the level in random places, so we'll put that in E. Next up, we have Escape from Naboo. It is about the same. It's got not as good aesthetics of the Invasion of Naboo, but Escape from Naboo is pretty much the same as its Invasion of Naboo, so we'll put that in E. Next up, we've got the pod racing level, Mos Espa Podrest. Put that in S. You will put that in S. That is definitely an S tier level. Put that in S, you scumbag!
I don't like it.
I freaking love it. Put it in S. Put it in S. Put it in S.
Shut up. Let's
Fine,
negotiate A.
Put it in A. Fine, put it in A. Retake Theed Palace, put it in F. It's basically Escape from Naboo, but worse. It's just a big old blank slate of a level.
But dude, I thought the pod racing controls were kind of clunky though.
I thought it was a fantastic level.
I thought it kind of sucked. Anyway, the Darth Maul level.
Anyway, Darth Maul S tier.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that
Yeah,
one.
boss fight
Good
levels are
boss
always
battle.
S tier. Next up is Attack of the Clones, Bounty Hunter Pursuit. See that? Is that Bounty Hunter Pursuit? Yeah, that's Bounty Hunter Pursuit. Put it in the lowest tier. It's F. It sucks. It is the worst level. It is terrible.
Actually, dude,
it's absolute garbage.
It's the best.
It is absolute garbage. Put it in F tier, you scum.
Kieran, man, this is my.
Next up is
channel.
Discovery on Camino. I love it. I love the rain aesthetics. I love just the white metal in the freaking place. I love the boss fight in the level. Put it in either A or S.
I like it.
I love
with
the
like
level.
the
Droid
ship.
Factory. It's a pretty solid level, I'd say. Droid Factory.
I like the aesthetics.
I love the aesthetics. I love the conveyor belt mechanic. I love. Oh, put in an A. Yeah, it's a very good level. Jedi Battle. It's an arena. It's an arena with lots of guns and lightsabers just flying around everywhere. What's not to love?
Yeah.
That's a solid level if I've ever seen it.
S.
Put it in S. Gunship Cavalry. It was fine in the first game, but in the but in the complete saga, no. I don't like it as much in the complete saga.
What did they change?
They made it from this like on-rails shooter, which I preferred. It's like an on-rails kind of shooter thing, where you're pointing this way and you're shooting, and like in like the final portion of the level, you're doing whatever I'm doing with my hands that you guys can't see. But now it's just a basic like level, and this camera is too close to the gunship, and it's very hard to roll bombs across the thing because the lasers aren't really meant to like allow you to go backwards. So It's a pretty low tier level, I'd say. Why'd you put? Yeah, we put it in D. Okay, whatever. Next up is Count Dooku. Pretty solid boss battle of a level, but it's very short.
Yeah.
It's very short.
I prefer the Darth Maul one.
I prefer the Darth Maul one. We'll put this one in
B.
B, probably B. Next up is Battle over Coruscant. This level is not changed from the first game. It is awesome. You can get every mini kit and red brick in one go, and it's just fun to play because you're freaking flying in a ship and you're just going through space. It's awesome.
Yeah. Also, I love the battle over Coruscant in like the movie.
Yeah, and flying is for droids.
A.
Yeah, this is where the fun begins. Next up, we got Chancellor in Peril. It's a pretty good level.
The bizarre and evil Count Dooku kidnaps the Chancellor.
Yeah, but then Count Dooku gets freaking murdered.
Yeah. He gets his head cut off.
Yeah. And then, like, they all run off to fight General Grievous. But, oh, he's gone.
I love General Grievous, dude.
Yeah, General Grievous is pretty solid.
Where does he go?
Okay, well, this
Or
level,
where
I'd say, would go in either B or A. It's a pretty good level. We'll put it in B. Next up is the General Grievous level. It's just straight up a boss fight against General Grievous.
And it's General Grievous, so what's
And it's
not
General
to love?
Grievous. What's not to love? Put
S.
that bad boy in S. Next up, we got Defensive Kashyyyk. It's a pretty solid level. I like the aesthetics. I like the portion of the level where everything is freaking attacking you and coming up on the storming the beaches of Normandy.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good level.
A.
Put it in A. Ruin of the Jedi is okay. It's just a bunch of ruins, but it's pretty good. Put it in whatever tier. Put it in B. Next up, we've got Darth Vader.
I love this.
S tier. Top tier level.
Yeah, there's like that.
Because it's the final boss of the first game, and it's a boss fight against the second player. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Secret Plans. Don't really care for this level, honestly. It's an alright first level, but it's not as good as Negotiations. Well, actually, no, it's better than Negotiations, but it's going to be put in the same tier. C. Next up, we've got Through the Junlin Wastes. I do not like this level. The Jawas are freaking annoying. The Tusken Raiders just show up all the time. Honestly, I don't like desert aesthetics at all. Much, really. So, what really can I say? It's a D tier level. But next up, we've got Mos Eisley Spaceport. What? It's the level where Han Solo is introduced, and it has a boss fight at the end, and it takes place in Mos Eisley. While I don't like desert aesthetics, this one actually makes it really good with the Mos Eisley Cantina and in a desert city. So it's pretty cool. I like the desert city aesthetic over the desert aesthetic. So we'll put that in a higher tier. Put it in B tier. Next up, we've got Rescue the Princess. It's fine. Escape the Death Star. Also fine. Rebel Attack. I do not like these ship levels. They are bad.
E.
Put that in E. And once again, I do not like the ship levels, so... But I prefer... Actually, no. I prefer Rebel Attack over Hoth Battle.
Rebel Attack.
Rebel Attack is this level.
Oh, so F.
Yeah, we'll put that in F. Escape from Echo Base. I like the ice aesthetic. It's alright. Put it in B. This is probably the third worst ship level. So put it in F, dude. The other three are also in F, and the fourth worst is also in F.
That one's an E.
Yeah, because it's better. It's a better ship level.
Oh.
Next up is Dagobah. I like the swamp aesthetic. I like it how Luke managed to become a Jedi in this part of the game. And honestly, I think it's just a pretty solid level because you get to have Yoda on your back, and Yoda is playable in this level, and Yoda is always good. Next up is Cloud City Trap. This is the freaking "I am your father" scene from Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's also a pretty solid boss fight level because you're fighting him a lot in the level. So we'll put him in A.
I like that level.
Next up we have Betrayal over Bespin. It's alright. It has a very short boss fight against Boba Fett, but it's not that deep. It's not that good. Next up we got Jabba's Palace. I really, for some reason, like this level. It's the level I have the most nostalgia for. So we'll put...
Actually, I kind of have a lot of nostalgia for it, too.
Yeah, because you get to be a bounty hunter. You get to wear the bounty hunter helmet. It's pretty cool. Next up is The Great Pit of Carcoon. I don't really care, honestly. It's got a nice ending to the level. It's got a nice send-off, but it's overall a solid level. It's got a boss fight against Boba Fett in the middle of it, but it's very short, and he dies like a chump as usual. Speeder Showdown! You're on a freaking air speeder, and it's zoom. It's a very good level. A very good level.
Okay.
A. Put that in A tier. Next up is the Battle of Endor. Pretty... It's not really a very good level, because this one... It's kind of confusing. I like the treetop aesthetics, but overall it's pretty dunce level. Pretty fodder level, if you ask me.
Fodder.
Jedi Destiny. This.
Doesn't that have the Palpatine boss battle?
Yes.
I like it.
Ba, 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 ma, ma. Next up is Into the Death Star. The final level of the game, and it's a pretty freaking good final level. I will say, I'm surprised that it was actually at least decent. Put that in the A tier. It's a very good final level. Very good send-off.
Aren't these all bonus levels?
These are all bonus levels, yes, and I've got these written down as well. Original Pod Race, put that in the F tier. The original Pod Race sucked. Or whatever, put it in E, I don't care. Anakin's Flight. I find it to be an alright level. It has no collectibles, but it's basically just a little extra level. Honestly, I was kind of disturbed by the ending because Anakin actually managed to say a word.
What did he say?
He said frickin' oopsie at the end of the level. Put that in the trash. Next up we got Gunship Cavalry, the original. This is a good level. Put that in the big boys. Put that in the big boy station. Next up we got A New Hope. It's the bonus level of the first game. It's pretty good. It's alright. And then these two bonus levels, they're basically the same, so just put them both in D. And there you have it. That's my tier list.
Yeah, I didn't say much on this level, but... Or, not on this level, but, on this video, but, Kieran, he knows a lot more about this than me.
I am very good at Lego Star Wars.
Because it's been a while since I've actually played Lego Star Wars. Because, well, I used to have it for
There are
the
a lot more.
360 and the Wii, but, like, I think my 360 disc broke, and then my Wii, it's broke. So, thank you all for tuning in. Run up my boy King Kayro's
King
channel.
Kayro. I'm playing Lego Indiana Jones 300%. I just realized there are twice as many S tier Lego Star Wars levels as there are S tier Pokemon waifus.
Really?
There's 6, whereas the other tier list had 3.
Huh. Alright. Well, I mean, there are a lot of good Lego Star Wars levels. Alright, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good one. Bye.